points in the game. to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Mountaineers will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Fresno State's offense will have the football first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, looking to throw, it's Mack. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Graham. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. We saw it right there on that play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Going to the ground. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep this drive alive. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal coming up. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Fresno State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So Appalachian State's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Swan. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part.
There he goes. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Punch it out of the air. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle, it's McClain. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Mack. Quick completion on the out route. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
They go to the ground.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Caught in the backfield. It's McClain. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Makes the grab on the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
To the air, it's Swan. Throwing right. Got him in the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block.
Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Runs through a tackle. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. It's a running, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man, it's Swan. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in, it's Lewis. Looking for room at the 25. Oh my, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Lewis. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hamlin. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. On the double. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Easy. They just keep firing. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Okay, ready? Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Dozier. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Touchdown, App State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Gophers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 7 over Stanford. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The offense changing the play. Quick completion on the out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Mack. Got his man. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The Bulldogs in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And last week was great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Fresno State, 21. App State, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Swan. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
They'll go to the ground. Creates a little room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Mack. Got his man out of the backfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Trying to take it back. Bulldozes his way through. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. The quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow him, but somehow we just saw it happen right there.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Mountaineers are flying down the field. A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Gets it out fast. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it's no good. He missed it. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The running back has it.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. Oh, what a move to get open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's McClain. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off-play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass, it's Swan. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Greer. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Slithers into space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go up top on second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. 3rd down after the run. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got a little space. Turning it on. Touchdown, Mountaineers. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Dropping back, it's Swan. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this 4th quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this 4th quarter.
And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
At midfield, he's got room. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
The play action fake. It's complete to the left. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Takes the handoff. It's Sutton. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll run it from the gun. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Offense facing fourth down.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Fresno State.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Fresno State, and they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Swan. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Hamlet. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to pass. It's Swan. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row.